Good girl. Good girl. But I want to make it pretty clear that I've got a connection with this horse, not because I tired her out and she's saying, please just stop. It's because I controlled her feet. Now she's pretty happy to follow. Good. Now I'm going to approach and retreat a couple of times with the rope and let her know that there's nothing scary about this stuff. And look at my shoulders, look at the angle, and look at how I approach her with my eyes. My eyes are always looking down, not straight at her. So every time she follows, that's good. She doesn't want to look at it. Take a sniff, good girl. And maybe this time she doesn't seem too bothered. Maybe I'll just let her sniff my hand here. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. All right. So that was, in her mind, her first day at school. That was her first initiation. So there's a little bit of trust, a little bit of respect. But we need to build on that trust, because I kind of have a feeling that she's giving me that respect. You can develop respect on two things. Let's say you've got a hot frying pan with burning oil in there. Do you have respect for that? Will you be aware of what's going on and not be too silly? Yes, because you're terrified of it. If you touch it, you'll burn your fingers. That's a respect based on fear. Now, she's never had this done before, so she's probably scared of my stick and string. So I want to tell her that the tools that I use to move you around mean nothing. So I'm going to desensitize her to that. How do we desensitize? We apply pressure, and then when she stops moving her feet and she shows me any sign of relaxation, like that, I would stop. So let's see what happens. Here we go. So I keep going, I cannot release. I cannot release this pressure, and she's allowed to move, but I'm not going to let her move very far. Give me two eyes, don't run away. You can move, but don't look away from me. And there, she stopped moving her feet. Now I want her to give me any sign of relaxation. Or wait 10 seconds and release. Good. And again, let's see if we get the same reaction now. Much less. So if I release the pressure now, she'd learn just to run away. Good girl. Relax. Relax. Or I'm going to just take 10 seconds and I'm going to relax. Good girl. Good. And again. Very nice. You can see she's twitching. She wants to run, but she's saying, look at the rope. She's saying, maybe I'll give this guy a chance. So you can really see some sort of transformation here. Yeah. Licking her lips. That's a sign of relaxation. Very, very good. I might actually go and reward her with a little stroke. Good girl. We're going to do that again. A little bit harder this time. Very good. So I did it harder and harder, and she didn't move. Give her another clap. Very good. That's the next level. So she's starting to understand if there's pressure and he's just standing there looking pretty relaxed, nothing to fear. She's not perfect, and I don't expect her to be perfect at all. But you can see the improvement. So what you do on one side of a horse, you've got to do on the other side. They're funny like that. So on this side, she might be terrified. You can see her flinching. She's starting to move her feet. And it's very important that she's allowed to move her feet. What do horses do when a lion comes and attacks them? They have to move. Otherwise, they wouldn't have survived 50 million years. That's her survival mechanism. And I'm telling her, you're allowed to move. Yeah?
Want something else?
Good girl.
What would you like?
Next thing is, I want to be able to touch her with my stick and string. So let's see what happens here. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Dear guests, please proceed to lounge zone. Mr. John Patterson from Manco Point Lodge will start at 5. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep doing this until...
السادة الكرام يرجى توجهنا منطقة المعرفة السيد جون باترسون من مانكو بوينت لودج سوف يبدأ الساعة 5. شكرا.
Good. So now I'm allowed to throw this rope over her back without her feeling too insecure. And I'm going to be doing a lot of what we call desensitizing exercises with her, just because I know she seems like a little bit of a reactive and spooky horse. A different horse that is very pushy and aggressive, I'll do a lot of driving, making them move a lot. Right, now that we've done that, I'm going to see if I can do it on both sides of her. Not too sure of that at all. Good girl. See, I released that pressure when she started chewing and licking her lips. Good, we're gonna leave that there for now. I'm gonna introduce her to another scary object. Say it's a plastic bag or a flag or something like that. So I might let her just sniff it a little bit. You wanna sniff? You wanna sniff? And then I take it away. You wanna sniff? Take it away. Sniff? Take it away. Okay, now I'm just going to be asking her to follow me, and I'm going to be waving her around, because it is pretty scary for her. And horses, the funny thing about them, is that they're pretty much brave cowards. What does that mean? It means that if there's something scary, but it's moving away from them, they're very brave, they'll go after it. Kind of like dogs, you know? If you're running away from a dog, it'll just follow it, it'll run after you. If you turn towards a dog and you face it, it runs away. Horses are very much the same, so I make it easy for her to follow this scary object, and then I ask her to come closer towards me. My body language is a bit different. You can see she's pretty relaxed now, so I might maybe try to touch her with it. Good girl. So this horse is a very, very smart horse. Again, pressure until she relaxes. She hasn't relaxed yet. You can see her head up high. She's not really blinking. She's twitching. Come on, baby. Yeah, that's a bit better. Much better. No, oh. No twitching. Good job. Other side. Good girl. Touch her on this side. And you can tell, you can see that I'm always standing at a 45-degree angle from her. Because if she was to go to spook and run off, she's probably going to run off straight in front. So I don't want to be standing in her path.
Mama.
All right. How about you guys tell me when it's the right time to stop? I'll keep following her around if she wants to move. You tell me when it's the right time to stop. Everybody's guessing. Is it now?
It's enough.
Yes, who said that? Whoever said it, good job. Perfect. She stopped twitching. I should have stopped. Again, I'll go back on this side. No twitching.
Stop!
Good. Who said that? Very clever girl, whoever said that. So now, I'm sort of balancing this horse out. I was giving it sensitizing exercises to make it move and be scared of me. Now I'm saying that none of this should scare you at all. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to sensitize her again. What we were saying about gaining control of the feet. This is a slightly more, you could say, advanced way of doing it, but I need to do it quickly. So I want to get control of the back feet and the front feet. The back feet, I want her to go running around me in a circle, and then I want her to go step like that with her front feet, and then step like that with her front, with her back feet, sorry, and step like that with her front feet. So she's going to do a turn, basically. So I'm going to point, pluck, spank. Now she thinks she doesn't have to move. Good. I'm serious. Look at how beautiful this lead line is. Slack. This is the first time she's done this. Now, let's see, can I get control of the back legs and the front legs? Watch the back legs. Cross, cross, front legs. That wasn't very good. Good. So again, the front leg should cross over. I want her to know that I'm controlling. No. Good. Here we go. Back legs, front legs. Good. You get better. Back legs. Nope. Front legs. Back legs. Back legs. Front legs. Hey! Getting a bit too friendly with me. Back legs.
Mommy.
Front legs. Next time she does it, I'm going to tap her on the neck. She's getting way too close. Back legs, front legs. Good. Back legs, front legs. Good girl. Back legs, front legs. No. Back legs, front legs. Back, front. Back, front. And I'm only going to keep doing this, not to tire her out, but you can see she's using the reactive side of her brain. She's like, whoa, whoa. That's her way of thinking. What I want her to think is, oh, stop, turn, go that way. Oh, okay. So I want her to use the thinking side. So I'm going to keep doing it until she's happy to take a step at the trot, and then she's happy to do the turn at the walk. That's that much better. Come on. Good girl. Back legs. Front legs. Good girl. Back legs. No. Front legs. So again, I asked her with very light pressure, she ignored me. I increased the pressure. I'm a nice guy, but you gotta do what I said. Ah, that was the first time. Very, very nice. I like that one. Getting there. Very nice. Less jumping. Very good. Keep going, baby. Come on. Back legs. Front legs. Good. Easy. Back. Front. That was nice. You saw that crossover with her front legs without jumping away. Now she's chuckling, licking her roots, so I'm going to leave her alone. Good job. Good job. Good job. Well done. Keep your eyes on me. Right, back to a little bit of desensitizing. Because now she thinks the flag means go. But the flag doesn't mean go.
Just hold.
No, you're not helping me.
No, it's helping.
Very nice. Good girl. I might come in here,
All finished? All done?
touch her a little bit. So this area here, horses have difficulty in reaching this part to scratch themselves. So it's the first part that horses that groom each other will go for. So I'm going to touch her here. She's going to love that. Good. I'm going to touch her all over now.
You want that? That's okay, soon.
Can you see her back leg?
That's okay, soon.
You see how it's kind of standing like that?
Yes.
Talking her hind legs? Big sign of relaxation there. And I need to do a lot of this stuff, rubbing on her. Make sure that she's very happy with me being around her. Swishing her tail a little bit. I don't know what that's all about. Girl.
Hello, how are you? You want this one?
The reason I bump her nose towards me is for the fact that if she does jump, I don't want her to jump that way and then end up kicking me in the face. If she does jump, I want her to face me so that her rear end goes the other way. Make sense? There you go. Traditionally speaking, the sort of basic way that people have broken in horses in the past is kind of in a similar location like this, similar tools, but they use them in completely different ways. So the round pen would be used to really exhaust your horse by making them canter around and around and around and around and around until they are almost dead and they can't really do anything. Then somebody comes and holds a horse while another person slaps on a saddle, and then another brave cowboy jumps on the back of the horse, yanks at its mouth, and rides the buck out. So the horse bucks and goes crazy, and from day one, it's got a very, very bad experience. And over time, what happens is the horse, not through understanding, just through avoiding pain, they start to listen and obey the rider. But the rider and the horse are not speaking the same language. The horse is just saying, this hurts too much. And I can't do anything about it, so I might as well give up. And that's what happens. And then they say, oh, this is a great, great horse, very quiet, whatever. This way, biggest difference between that way and this way is really, number one, how the horse feels inside.
السادة الكرام يرجى التوجه إلى المنطقة الثالثة مستر دون باتنسون من مناكا بوينت لودج سوف يبدأ. شكرا.
It's how the horse feels inside.
Yes, please proceed to knowledge zone. Dr. Don Pattinson from Minoka Point Lodge will start. Thank you.
Okay, biggest difference is how the horse feels inside. If I make her move, and then I make her stop, and I rub her, and I make her feel good about herself, pretty soon she's going to have a very balanced attitude towards me and towards human beings. She's going to understand how to get away well. She's going to understand that there's always a release to whatever pressure I give her. She just has to find the answer.